74% of people, personal debt, so that's paying off your house, paying off your credit cards and the cost of living, they are now presenting at services on the fringe. And that's just the people that are presenting. This is the only thing that matters. It should dominate every question time. It should lead the news every night. But I don't know, there's Meghan Markle to laugh at.
Well, what people have got to see is exactly what this means for our nation. We've seen what is happening now in the United Kingdom. On the Isle of Barra, there was a pub in the Hebrides. Its electricity bill, it's gone from £25,000 to £125,000.
Wow.
And the reason that's important is this is what's coming our way. See, you wanted 2050 zero emissions, you wanted to be, enlightened. Well, here comes the bill. The bill is turning up. Every time you buy fuel, there's your 2050 bill. Every time you buy groceries, because of the cost of fertiliser and the cost of transport, there's your 2050 bill. Every time you pay for your power, and it's going to go through the roof. It is going to go absolutely through the roof. There's your 2050 bill. And when you hear people talking about they're going to do it with renewables, they are lying. It cannot do it. It is not possible. And what you will see, unless we decide to go nuclear, and they're not courageous enough to go down that path, then you are going to suffer the sins of what's happening now in the UK. It is coming to you. It is happening to you now. You are becoming poorer. You are paying more from your wallet. It is hurting, but you voted for it.
Bronwyn, again, have I interpreted this the wrong way? Have I over-emotionalised the situation? Because I've got to say, look, again, I get it. My job here is to entertain, to inform, all the rest of it here. But me, human being, was knocked flat on my arse by this today.
Well, you're right, Paul. And what I really find so chilling is when I watch commentators who are economists saying, oh, well, these rate rises, they're fine, everyone will adjust because they know it's coming. Well, I'm sorry, they might know it's coming, but it doesn't produce the money whereby they can pay for it.
Correct.
It is hitting people so hard that those figures don't really surprise me. So, but what angers me even further is that the rent seekers in this country, the people who simply are providing this dreadful, dreadful myth that we can live off wind and solar, are taking huge subsidies.
Yep. This
is the money that is being dragged out of them, but is sending people's costs up. Now, if you look in the rising inflation rate we've got those things which can move up and down, like the cost of various produce, because floods and whatever have got in the way. But we have got a government which is obsessed with handing power back to the unions so that the unions can push and demand higher wages, which have no mention of productivity in it at all, which means that those people are actually going to be worse off because it's feeding into inflation. This is what gets people. They see it happening and there is nobody taking responsibility for it.